Hey, Chad here with the OneMelt team. So once you've got your OneMelt system unpacked, in place, secured down, and your gun's mounted, we need to bring power into the e-box. So it's a 230 single phase system. Remove your e-box cover. There's 8 fasteners, all 3mm hex. I just had one in there. Bring your connector into your J1 location. There's a leg one, a neutral, and also a ground. All your hose ports on your hydraulic manifold are plugged, so take your 11/16 and take your plug off, right? And your electrical connection also has a cap on it, just remove that. (11/16). Hold the other fitting in place so that you get the right angle that you want your hose to be at. And then tighten down the actual nut on the manifold itself. Take your cord set, plug it in. You're good to go. Route your hose properly over to your applicator and do the same. Make sure all of your fittings are secured. Take your applicator cord set. It goes into your hose. For those of you who order the manual version with the handgun, right? That's going to come with 2 cord sets at the unit end. One is the 12-pin connector that actually plugs physically into the back of the e-box on the OneMelt unit. The other is a round pin connector, and that one is not used with OneMelt, so just zip tie that back out of the way. This is actually used for a gear pump unit that actually tells the gear pump when to engage, when the unit or when the actual handgun itself is triggered. So again, do not worry about that for the OneMelt. Just tie it back out of the way. You got your OneMelt power brought in. It's still not energized. Do not turn this on. Do not plug it in yet. Hoses are connected to the applicators and secured. Bring your tubing into your air inlet for the pump. OneMelt comes in with a 10mm. I've got a 3/8. So I swapped that out because all I had was 3/8 tubing. It comes in with 10mm. It's a 1/4 inch NPT. You can put whatever press connect fitting you want in here. So I've got my 3/8 tube coming in, and I also have a splitter that just jumps out to a regular that will then feed my air solenoids, or my applicator solenoids. And once you're there, I've got plant air that'll come in, and that's one more step. Once you've got your applicators mounted inside your machine and they're fixed where you want them to be, in your ship with kit you received 2 16 thousandths by 50 thousandths engagement nozzles. Throw those on, take a 13mm wrench and give them a quick snug. At www.onemelt.com you can go on there and get different size orifices, anywhere from 10 thousandths up to 24 thousandths, and at various engagement lengths. You can also get right angle and multi-orifice configurations. So if the 16 thousandths aren't exactly what you need, go there and look and see what we've got. We've got a lot of different nozzle styles for your application. So now that you've got your OneMelt system secured, powers into the e-box, your hoses and applicators are secured and fastened, we're going to put some adhesive in the tank. Before we do that, just go through, check all your connection points one more time, make sure everything's secure, make sure your hose routings are secured loosely. Do not zip tie these hoses down with zip ties, that'll create a pinch point. So secure them loosely, make sure all your points are fastened. I've got just a typical EVA packaging grade adhesive that we're going to put in this. So we'll fill that about halfway up with adhesive, turn the unit on, and it will start cycling through hose 1, hose 2, gun 1, gun 2, and the tank and it will be giving you a temperature readout in Celsius. This is a global set point. The up down arrow key is global set point. So you can set your temperature to what your desired application temperature is. For this adhesive, the manufacturer recommends a 350 degree F melt rate. That's about 176 Celsius. So we'll make sure we're at 176 Celsius. That's about 350 F. And that's going to set all zones. And what I mean by all zones is melter zone, the hose zone, and the applicator zone. So that's 3 zones. OneMelt system sets them all the same. We're going to give that about 15 minutes to get up to temperature, and then we will start the unit. So you've got your OneMelt brought up to temperature. It's been about 15 minutes. We've got the green check mark, meaning, hey, we are good to go. All zones are at temperature. And so we're going to purge the lines. And so this is only going to happen once. It happens with virgin hoses and virgin applicators. It's basically evacuating the airspace and whatever test oil was in the equipment when manufactured, getting that out. So this is going to be a little bit abrupt and aggressive. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we've got air coming in, and I'm going to give it a little bit of pressure, right? The manual override button on your solenoid is the red button just underneath, and we're going to hold the tray close, right? So I have already purged this one. Again, this is just our test bench. This is set up. You're going to have these applicators in your actual machine, how you're going to have them, and you're going to have your own pattern control coming in. So just note that. I've got a timer box set up. I'm just going to turn this timer box on, and you're good to go. So the solenoids are just activating. System's at pressure, everything's good. Once you get this up to temperature and get some adhesive flowing through here, check all of your joints to make sure there's no adhesive leaking. If there is, just give those a snug and you should be good to go.